introduce her as the most powerful woman in the world?
Yeah!
Guys, I spilled water all over myself before I came out here. I didn't pee on myself. All right. So, a DoorDash order sat on my porch for 20 minutes, okay? And this is sort of like a what would you do situation. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, okay? So, you know, I text the group chat. I'm like, oh, hey, did somebody order anything from Carl's house? And it's like, no. You know, I check outside, nobody there. You know, it's melting, it's a yogurt smoothie, and it's frozen mochi pudding. There are rats outside. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm sorry, okay? Raise your hand if you would have done the same thing, all right? Who thinks I did the wrong thing by taking it? Nyan, what did I do wrong?
Everything.
What did I do wrong specifically?
You're a thief.
I'm not a thief, okay? Anybody else think I did something wrong? Nobody thinks I did anything wrong, okay? Look, and if you still think I did something wrong, I definitely learned my lesson by the end of this story, so just sit tight, okay? So I go to the kitchen, I put up my phone on my Hydro Flask, I'm watching Arrested Development, I'm eating the mochi pudding like a fucking bitch, and, you know, I don't really hear it through my headphones for a little, like at the front door of Crab's house. So my roommate Opie goes and opens the door. There's a girl standing there. She doesn't say a word, she walks right in. Okay? Flashback to the kitchen. I'm eating the mochi pudding. The girl walks in and looks like I'm eating her dog, okay? She has a face, like I can't even replicate. She's going... She is reeling. She grips the door to steady herself. And she is just barely able to get out. Why would you do this? Oh, you must be Annie. Oh my God. Here on the receipt. Why would you do this? People, I got chills, okay? There was genuine pain in her voice. It was crazy. And you know what? I'm like, oh my God. Annie, I'm so sorry. I'll Venmo you. You can get a refund on DoorDash.com/refunds. And she is just barely able to get out. You're a thief! At this point, Opie hears her screaming and walks in the kitchen like, oh, maybe I let a crazy person into our house. Opie turns to the girl. She goes, the girl turns to Opie, my bad, and she goes, can you believe what's going on here? Can you believe what she, he, they, whatever is up to? Nobody in the entire house had ever met this girl, and now she's standing in our kitchen screaming at us like we're the crazy people, okay? So clearly she's a nutcase, and I'm not dealing with that, so I Venmo'd her, okay? I give in. I even do a little note. I go, sorry, like, please don't sneak into my house at night and murder me, ha ha ha. And she leaves, okay? So Arrested Development night is ruined, you know? So I'm like, how am I gonna de-stress? I'm gonna check side chat, okay? Because, little narcissist, I've had some good luck on side chat in the past. Please, I know. By show of hands, who thinks I wrote these myself, okay? I didn't, all right? I did not write these. Look, the evidence is right here. I didn't write these, okay? People think I'm attractive. I don't know what to say. For the ones who live in Richardson! Please, anywhere! I'll let them liberate me! Willa I caught her shamelessly eating my order in the kitchen 10 minutes after it was delivered. Sad face. You can even see. Sorry. Several points to make. This is revisionist history. Look at it, folks. Not in Richardson. It was down the street. It was not 10 minutes. And I love that she emphasized shamelessly eating like I'm slopping it out of the trough. Okay? I'm scared of doxing, all right? Sue me. I am trying to get hired. I'm not trying to look like I'm on my hands and knees slurping up other people's smoothies. But then I remember I'm nobody. Nobody knows me. Nobody cares about me. I have a classmate named Garika, okay? And I'm like, that is such a pretty name. I'm gonna Google Garika, because that's like a beautiful, I wanna know the etymology, stuff like that, okay? Look at this. Just her first name. Oh, that's her. Yeah, give her a round of applause. She was the youngest Olympian at the Rio de Janeiro Olympics. You know, she won gold medals in the South Asian Games. You know, and she got a higher grade on me on the last test. It's fine, I'm fine. But now I need a bit of a confidence boost. So let's Google my name. I'm gonna Google my full name. Okay? Ignore this. I had to Google how to screen record on a Lenovo ThinkPad. Okay, so we go up, we click. I should have cut this out. We type Willa Batty, we go to images, and we have a million photos of batteries! Willa Battery do this, Willa Battery do that. Will it last through the blah blah blah, okay? Literally so many tabs. Will Oblivion Battery get an English license? I don't even know what that is. Will the US send an air defense battery to Israel? Not something I'm trying to be associated with, okay? Look. This is who I am, okay? I'm not Will A Battery. I'm me. So just try and dox me, I dare you.